What's up, guys? West Coast Picks here, and I just finished picking the second lock out of the package from PickME 1977. You can reach his channel by clicking up on the icon in the corner there. And this is another one out of that same package. I've just started rendering the opening video, and in true fashion, I just sit here and pick them all open. So this is the third lock out of the package. This is an unknown challenge lock, Phillips. I haven't picked a Phillips before, so chuck this up in the vise. And even though I only post like a video, maybe sometimes 2 a day, guys, when I get a package in, I usually just sit here and pick the whole thing, so one after the other. So this is literally like 10 minutes after picking the last lock. Sure it's good. I noticed from editing that the angle on these locks aren't that great, but I think that's, I might be able to get a bit more out of this vise here. Maybe not. So when I move to my new place, I'll probably have a new whole new setup and everything, and I'll try to set up my bench for recording instead of now. I'm kind of tight for room, so kind of got to do what I got to do. So make sure it still works. Yeah, and this is an unknown challenge lock, so don't know who pinned it up, and don't know what's in it. So let's give it a shot here. It's got some decent play. So probably spools or something, from what I'm guessing, but we'll find out. Ooh, got a little bit of a false set out of the back there at a pin 5, maybe 6, probably 5, but I'll know more as I get into it more. And so far just clicks on most of the pins except for one. One didn't give me a click. One doesn't want to move, so I'm not going to force him. I'll keep trying him as I go along, but as he is right now, doesn't want to do anything, so. Back pin. Oh, okay. So the back pin was giving me a tiny bit of feedback, but I had to actually manually back the core to set them. And maybe one's the same way. No. One I'm still not going to mess with because he didn't want to do it. So. Pretty good false set out of 3. Two is giving me a bit of counter, but it's muted, so I'm going to have to help it here. There we go. Now one's giving me something, and we're open. So let's see what's in this Phillips. Couple of had to manually set a couple pins there, so probably some nice deep serrations. Do have a key, so I don't have to worry too much. This will be the first one that I have that this thing doesn't fit. Yeah, oh well. Bound to happen sooner or later. Spring out. There we go. Pinning tray, follower. I don't know what's in here, so we're going to shim it. As PickME would say, shim it because you don't know what's in it. I know there's probably a spool or two, probably some serrations or counter milling, because you usually don't have to manually set a core or manually rotate the core if it doesn't have that stuff in it. So we'll find out. Looks all standard down in the bottom. No threading or anything. All standard pins so far. All standard pins. So the plug is stock. All the key pins and the chambers are all normal. We have a serrated in one. Okay, that was in this way. That's a weird type of pin. Not sure what's up with that. It's going to dump out pin 1 spring, take out spring 2. Maybe that's supposed to go up into the spring or something, I'm not too sure, but that is how it came out. So now they're serrated. Steel spring. And this one came out the same. So I'm not sure what you'd call these, but that's how they were in there. Cool looking pins. Not sure if they do anything other than maybe like a serrated spool kind of thing. But very cool looking. And 4 is just stuck right down at the bottom, so let's try not to fire them out here. There we go. Nice serrated pin. And there we go. Steel, copper, steel, copper, steel. No threading up in the Bible either, so must have been just these pins that were needed to be manually rotated before I could set them. This is what was in this unknown challenge lock, guys. I'm sure it was a surprise to PickME, but I knew it was a challenge lock, so it wasn't really a surprise to me. But what is a surprise is pins 2 and 4. Those are pretty cool looking. I don't know what those are, but I might make a couple because those are cool looking. And nice sharp serrations. Let's see if I can focus in here. There we go. Nice sharp serrations. Nice and deep too. So I like that. Not sure who made it, but thank you for making it and sending it out. Thank you, PickME 1977, for sending it to me. And everyone else, have a good one.